Hey guys, back with another reaction video to our boys of Enhypen who killed their performance at the 2022 Melon Music Awards, and also came away with, I think it was like global artist award. So I know that Hive just uploaded, Left just uploaded their dance practice video for the intro, Nalge Perf Future Perfect plus outro. Nalge Performance, I'm assuming. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the dance practice of our boys just in the dance studio, just doing their thing, so we can catch every single little detail of their performance, of what they wanted from us. You know, I love my dance practices because I can get to see like all the hand movements, like all the footwork, and just like everything like up close and like in your face. So yeah, let's go. Let's get it. I didn't even notice they had that rope thing, like a circle. Did they use that? I didn't even see this part. Oh, this like their hands are tied or held on. Who's in the middle? Okay, right now it's Jungwon. The hands are tied now. Sunghoon and Jungwon in the middle. Who's this now? Who's this? That's Heesung, right? I don't know. Take off your hat, man. Let me see your faces. I need to figure out who's who. Okay, there's Nikki. There's Sunwoo. There's Jungwon. There's Sunhoon. Who are the three? Who are the three with the hats? Okay, I think Heesung's with the red, right? With the red hat. I think. I recognize that little pouty pout, and I think that's Jake. So this is Jay. These boys. So that was the intro. Oh, this is the wings part. Like our boy Sunghoon. Like the way he does his body roll, he looks like water. Like down and up, crawling on your knees. Oh my gosh, I love this part when it's like he's moving with his head, and like the movement of his head, I got dizzy. The movement of his head is like moving also the rest of the dancers, like they're following along with his movements. And you see all the other guys in the background right here, like here and here. I don't know what's happening. They're moving like marionettes, kind of. And I love hearing the footsteps, like the squeaky, the steps. They're sneaky. It's like they're getting freed one by one and like doing the little solo thing. Okay, who are these two? They need to... It's Heesung and Nikki? I can't tell! I can't tell who's who. Who's hanging upside down? What is happening? I don't understand. Okay, I think it's Heesung and Jay, because Nikki, if I recall, he has that like tannish, almost off the shoulder top. And I think up there is, he just broke his neck. I think it's Sunwoo and Jake. Yeah, because he could, okay. Jay and Heesung. And that was Sunwoo and Jake. And okay. Now I can tell who's who. Let's go back. Look at this floor work. I don't know what's happening. Like Sunhoon just did his thing, and now it's Jay and Hee-sung. They're fighting, and they're like, "Rah, I'm gonna bite your neck." Sit down and lie down. And oh my gosh, Sunwoo and Jake doing that upside down. First of all, that takes a lot of trust that the dancers are holding on to them, like really grab them, because they're like just free falling, hanging off their backs. Trusting that the dancers like have a good grip on their legs so they don't just like fall and smack their heads. And especially since they're doing like the hand movements, because the movement could like make the dancer just kind of like, oh, he's wiggling out and drop them. But the core strength like on their abs, because they sit themselves back up afterwards. And it's like they're like voguing down there. I don't know what's happening. Look at this. This is like... Sunny just did like a little sit up wiggle there. Look. Oh my gosh. The way Jake brought himself up is like so smooth, because he did like this whole like hand over his head sweep and then just like sat up. Look at him right here. It's almost like he just like lifted himself up with his hand and then he broke his neck. Why are these boys murdering each other? Kill it, Nikki and Hee-sung and Jay and all of them. Jake, like look at this middle formation. Jake, Hee-sung, and Nikki. Like Nikki, our dance lead, because come on, he is the dance lead. Like this boy was born to dance. But also, I am so proud of Jake, because from when he started, and he's like so good now, and like he gets like in the formations, like in the middle, and you know, you guys know I love my Hee-sung. And it's no anything against the other team members, but you know, when they assign positions, it's for visually appealing reason. The way they do it, it could be because of their heights, it could be because people like the way they dance. But this is like, oh, like the ripple effects. Oh my gosh. And now Sunwoo is in the front, which so I love when they do movements that looks like one member's controlling the other movements. Like right now, you have Sunwoo that moved up to the front, and Youngwon's in the middle, and Youngwon's like kind of like controlling the movements of the other two in front of him. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, just with his hands. Like the footsteps are so synchronized, and the way he like controlled them for the levels. This is the outro. Like the levels. Kick, kick, kick. I love the pops. Like the way they control their body, isolate the movements, because when they're like boom boom. Like boom boom boom. Like Hee-sung and Jungwon. Oh. Clean Clean the floor. Sweep the floor. Clean the floor again. Come on, Jake. I love like their angles. He's so hit, 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 hit. Cause we rule breakers. The levels. Like the way they, I don't know if I hadn't noticed it or that's how they do it now, but like the way they do the kicks out and in, or like it's such a fast footwork. They like out it, step out, step in, but they do it on their heels. I find that so cool. I know Nikki does it like that, but does everybody else? No, because Sunhyun just kind of like steps in place. I'm gonna check every single member, so I'm gonna repeat this a little bit. Jungwon also does it. The heels out, heels out. He sung in your gray sweatpants. Who told you to wear gray sweatpants, sir? Oh my gosh, kill it, Jungwon. Like the way the fact they do it with such power, and it's just a dance practice. Hey, Sunny! You stay, you still, you stay, you stay. Who? And they kill them. These boys are just murdering everybody. Like breaking each other's necks, biting their necks. So little vampires, apparently. That dance break was so good. I can't even tell what style that was. I don't know if it was crunk, or just like popping, or just like it was just amazing. Like the dance break, the formations, like the levels, and like the way that like the ripple effects that they were doing, and the way like it was like kind of like one person's movement was controlling the other's movements, and not even only just like with their heads, but also like with their hands, like almost like they're puppets, like telling them which way to go. So good. I love the choreographies from the main choreographer at Hive labels. Their choreographies are so good. The only other groups choreographies that, like, obviously besides BTS, that I always like amazed with is 17. If you have seen 17's choreographies, oh my gosh, those are just like but anyways, that was the dance practice for Army Babies, Enhypen, for their Melon Music Awards 2022 performance. They showed us the intro, and they showed us like the dance break that was just like amazing, and obviously Pass the Mic, Future Perfect, the full performance. But yeah, I mean, I'm never disappointed when I see Enhypen, because I know they always give it their all. This is a dance practice, but whenever they do dance practices, they're literally like practicing of what it's gonna look like in the show, in the award show. Like, they gotta give it their all. They gotta make sure they hit all the angles. They do like all the syncopations, the popping, the body waves, the facial expressions, just like the attitude. They have to practice everything perfectly. They can't just like halfway do it and say like, oh, I'm gonna do it more, go all out in the actual performance. They gotta do it as if they're performing, because if in case like there's any accidents, or if somebody falls, or like a formation isn't right, or if they're off center, or if their spacing is incorrect, or you know, or let's say like they're having problem like staying on the dancer's back while they're just hanging upside down and doing upside down ab works, or like the hand movements, the formations. They gotta make sure everybody's completely aligned and just, but yeah. that was Enhypen dance practice. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.